This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
A couple of bits of local sport to touch on. Craig Hutchinson, who runs SEN, and they own the Perth Wildcats,
Yep.
he's come out and defended Coach John Riley in an
that's
article.
damning.
You can see that in the West Australian today. He said, we're back him in, and,
That's
he's a
the first
second-year
step,
coach.
isn't it?
And then the knives come out.
If he's got the full support of the board, he's screwed.
Yeah, we've never had the full support of our board.
And when we
I don't
do,
even think they know we work here.
that is so true. Occasionally we get an acknowledgement.
What's a Perth?
Actually, you guys were acknowledged after doing 20 years with an ice bucket, so that was lovely. So, yeah.
I got,
I got a bread basket.
Natalie got a bread basket. So.
I'm not even joking.
20 years, everyone.
It was the gift that keeps on giving.
Now I've got
Are you
somewhere
going
to
to
put my
regift
bread.
that, by the way?
Mine's still in the box. Go figure. It's ready to re-gift.
The least surprising
I've already
news of all
chosen a
time.
victim that's going to get it for a wedding.
We are hopeful that the Perth Wildcats will turn it around. I have been saying that he's under pressure and he probably needs to step aside at some stage. Me personally, I've said that because I found that he's really what's the right word for him?
it.
He's very terse with the media and
Oh, he's hard to warm to. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah, very
But I
much
mean,
so.
you loved
Ross Lyon.
Ross Lyon, and he was exactly
no, he's
like
so
that.
funny. Ross is so funny.
I know.
Very funny.
Yeah, but wrapped up in a big blanket of terseness.
Is terse a colour as well? No, they can't.
No, it's turquoise.
I thought there was something close.
Oh, Shaun, stick to your lane. Come on.
Anyway, moving on to a local WA football. East Fremantle won the premiership last year, which is
Yes.
fantastic for us Sharkies. But the club overstepped the mark with the salary cap. They spent money in
they cheated.
superannuation.
Oh.
They overcooked it, so they paid $14,000 more to players in their superannuation
That's good.
Oh, it's a bit to sweeten the deal.
Yeah, they're saying it was a mistake.
Oh, okay.
And a
$14,000 per player, or
no,
30?
no, just in total.
Oh, okay. That's not a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
money.
But there's not much money between most clubs. So if you were to
Yeah.
give one individual player $14,000 to play that season, that could be one top grade player and makes a difference in a setting or in the season.
Yeah.
So the other clubs get all up and about over
What
that.
level are we talking here?
Waffle.
Yeah, the waffle. Yeah.
$14,000 is an issue.
Subiaco's the
Wow, I didn't
team for
realise that.
Kalgoorlie, isn't it?
What was that?
Marlene will know.
is that Subiaco, the Kalgoorlie team?
Territory, yeah.
Yeah.
The Kemps,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a lot, does it? But they've been docked points for next year. So they've been docked
How many?
one round, 4 points. And they've also been docked. So there's a point system allocated to players in each team.
Right.
So you can't go and get 10 players that used to play for the West Coast Eagles and they all play for each
Yes.
round. You
right.
can't do that.
Yeah.
To even it up. yeah.
Everyone's got a point score,
Points
so
value.
they've been docked points. So that may mean that they will shed a few players that played for them next year to be able to make sure that they fit under that level. And finally, over in Mexico, they're having the WTA finals in the tennis for the women's tennis to finish off
Yeah,
the
spring
season.
break in Cancun, yeah?
Oh, Cancun. So they wanted to have it in Saudi Arabia, but they couldn't come to terms with the governing body and Saudi Arabia over the amount of money. Therefore, they went for Cancun. The court wasn't even up and running until a couple of days ago. So Arena Sabalenka was going off ahead. They're going to a professional environment, a season-ending competition.
And these are the
They
best
weren't
players.
in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they weren't able to even have a practice session before they went out on the centre court, which
Wow.
just got up in time for the players and the spectators to be a part of it just overnight.
Now, I want you to answer this question truthfully.
Yes.
Cancun. If you got a chance to go to spring break in Cancun now at the age you are, would you go?
1,000%.
Would your wife have you back?
Shaun Gone Wild videos.
I don't think there's enough antibiotics in the world that can get you through that.
There'd be a lot of cream covering my
Wow, Shaun. Would you wear a Hawaiian shirt, some flip-flops?
What would I wear,
would you
no?
go?
Yeah,
What would you
you'd
go
be
for?
the FBI, the female body inspector shirt.
Oh,
That'd be you
yeah.
all over, wouldn't it?
Harry, can you get me a
You're
T-shirt
like
made
the
for them?
world's
Harry's
biggest
coming.
toolie, aren't you?
Yeah.
At
What
heart.
could you wear to try to fit in with the youth?
Well, you got to wear what the youth is wearing,
Yeah.
Shaun. So you've got to
A
like
crochet bikini, obviously.
What
Yeah.
Nathan, Marlene, a bag over my head?
a bag over your head.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Yeah. Right, and then right on the bag, teenager under here.
Righto, through popular demand, we'll go to the roundball game straight away. Hey, will we?
You're the one who was promising it.
Okay, Amy Sayer was playing for the Matildas just in her first appearance, actually, just the
So
other day.
good.
She came off the pine and, when Sam Kerr and some of the big names decided that they had done enough damage, they
Yeah.
brought in some people who normally don't get a run. And if you saw her on the news last night, it was really nice to see such a young person get an opportunity and really grasp it and enjoy what's happening with the Matildas. And
what you're saying
the whole
is she
centre of
hasn't reached
attention.
the age where she's jaded with anything she's doing yet.
She was
That's
loving
amazing.
it sick.
You know what? To have those people around, it's both really, really nice, but also sickening.
Here is Amy talking about the Matildas.
When I stepped on the field in front of 60,000 people, which is 59,000 people than I'm used to, and the moment didn't really overcome me. I think it's just football at the end of the day. But I mean, we're stepping out. We've got people crowding around the hotel, and I've picked up a few thousand new Instagram followers, so that's always nice. But Matilda's frenzy is amazing. I think it's huge for women's sport and women's football in particular. But I don't think we really let it overcome us.
That's great.
Picked up a few thousand Instagram followers is what she's thinking about.
Just like that.
I got a question about when there was a major star on a team, Shaun.
Yes.
So you're all teammates, right?
Yeah.
So and everyone sees teams as equal and
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
yeah.
How do other people, say the lower players or the players that don't get enough, as much game time, how do they treat the big stars? Are they is there a divide? Are you all amongst it together? What's the deal?
Well, one stage when Tony Modra came over and joined us
Yes.
at
Great
the Dockers,
example.
now he was like the biggest person
Yes.
going around at the time. No, I don't think. I guess people might have felt nervous around him because he's got this swagger, aura
yes.
about him. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's an opportunity that you get to train. So for me, training with Mods, we played different positions, but the way he trained, he dragged the best out of people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
When he was on the footy field, he trained amazingly.
Yeah.
He went so bloody hard. And then for Amy to be around Sam Kerr, feel that kind of aura, be nervous as hell, but then see the level on which Sam plays at, then that kind of drags you up to that level. So it's always going to be a good thing. Yeah, and we wish her obviously all the best. Sam Kerr, which I just mentioned a second ago, once again came second
So close.
in the world's best footballer on the
Ballon d'Or.
universe, the Ballon d'Or, which was decided
Who
this
beat
morning.
Oh, well, a Spanish girl who did. She's a very good
okay.
player.
Yeah, Aitana Bonmati, who won
Yeah.
it, and I think she's won a couple now.
Yeah,
wow.
And,
Yeah.
and her team won the World Cup. So
And they were outstanding.
Yeah. And she wasn't she the golden boot for her team as well?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She had a big year as well. I mean, obviously we only look at Sam and how successful she's been overseas, but she's finished second on a number of occasions
Yeah,
here. So
she has.
hopefully she's destined to win it one day.
Consistency.
We're not sure. But the other one is Lionel Messi to be able to win his 8th. So Cristiano Ronaldo had won 5, and they were neck to neck for quite some years. But Messi has gone on and just broke away from him. And of course, being the World Cup winner himself, they kind of swayed his way. But we've seen the impact he's had in American sport in
into
particular.
Miami,
It's been unbelievable. He beat Erling Haaland, who scored over 50 goals. I think it was 52 goals in all competitions for Manchester City. He had an
really?
unbelievable year. Unbelievable. In any other year, he'd be winning it by a country mile, but he was knocked off by Lionel, who won his 8th. So there we go. All around ball action.
Talking about Lionel, we were reading an article this morning. This is it. This has spun me out, Shaun, right? So the article is in the West Australian. Magic Johnson has been declared the 4th athlete to become a billionaire, joining fellow NBA stars Michael Jordan, LeBron James on the list, as well as golfer Tiger Woods. That's the 4 billionaire athletes. I thought that one of the big soccer players would be in that
and
group.
Roger Federer as well.
Is that not strange to you?
Those 3 that you just mentioned there have lifetime contracts with Nike.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think going back to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson have a couple of things in common in that they're sports club owners.
Yes,
Yes.
So
right.
I think all that value comes from owning those sports clubs.
Yes, it's from how they've invested their money
Yeah.
But I
post-career.
suppose I'm more surprised over the fact that these big stars like Lionel Messi and stuff like that, like you
she's a
automatically
billionaire.
think if there's going to be a billionaire, is he not arguably the top of that sport?
Yeah, but he's not getting the highest paid. I think, $100 million is probably on or something along those lines. And Cristiano Ronaldo, he's not in that list, is he? No, so he's getting paid like over $200 million to play in the Saudi League.
Crazy,
but still not enough.
Not enough.
No.
To be on that list?
Pray for them. Are they going to be okay?
Can I just say, do you know what the most expensive sporting club in America is?
What?
I think about all the NBA.
Profit-wise? Or to run?
As in the value of it?
value?
Yeah. The value in the basketball, it's the New York Knicks, who haven't been in the finals for a long time. No, sorry, Golden State Warriors just took over the New York Knicks, so Steph Curry's team.
Yeah.
But isn't the Eagles still the most profitable club in Australia as well? We're not winning.
The Eagles here and
In
Collingwood,
AFL,
that's
yeah,
two.
definitely,
Yeah, they're the
yeah,
richest
yeah.
clubs by a mile.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.